Well, good morning from Fenway Park, and it is day number 1 of the annual Jimmy Fund Radio Telethon, but I understand that you may have a challenge to issue as we get underway on day 1 here.
It's the 75th anniversary of the Jimmy Fund. What we'd like to do is challenge you and your listeners and say, in the next 2 days, if we raise in honor of the 75th Jimmy Fund event, if we raise $750,000, Karen and I will match every penny.
Wow.
That is impressive, man.
That is extraordinary.
Wasn't eating well, and my mom finally took me to the ER, and I got like a CT scan, and they found tumors all over my liver and a tiny bit on my lungs. And then my mom and dad looked for the best place in the world, and it was the Jimmy Fund Clinic, so we just came up here for this place.
Visiting with patients, whether it's at Dana-Farber or any of the amazing hospitals that we have here, oftentimes in costume.
It's pretty special. I have great memories of all of those times. You know, we were able to kind of dress up and bright up some of the kids' day.
This is boots on the ground help to people that need it. I'd like to give $100,000.
Oh, are you serious?
Recently, we had a patient who was very ill, too ill, actually, to attend her grandson's graduation. And so the nurses had this idea, well, let's bring that graduation in here. Actually, the principal of the school came in, and that grandchild received the diploma right in her room, right at her bed, so that she had that memory. She couldn't go, but she had that memory and was able to participate.
Meredith, can you kind of speak to the sort of the support from Dana-Farber?
Amazing. Izzy is feeling miserable. She's in a stroller. She can barely walk, and she gets to the door of Jimmy Fund, and she throws her stuff on the ground, jumps out of the stroller, runs as fast as she can into the resource room to play with her friends.
Weei versus Norma Rose. All right. What do you say for the win? Oh! There it is. It's over. Weei, you lost. Izzy is putting those on there like a champ.
We've had two strong
She got like
guests.
the Vanna White
Yes.
down.
Oh, yes.
With the whole putting that up on the wall.
There you go.
Great
Good
job.
job, Izzy.
Mom, how much were the kids motivating for you through all of this?
They were my life, my kids and my husband, and that's what kept me going every single day.
But the advances that they have made, you know, this child sitting next to me wouldn't be here 10 years ago.
Yeah.
You know, without the money, without the fundraising, without the research. It's kind of mind-blowing, you know, to think about how far we have come in 5 or 10 years.
We all have someone who has been affected, right? And we all want to help out and get our hand in there. And you always want to help your community wherever you are, wherever you're playing, right? But so be playing at home, and this stuff means even more to myself.
Today, the total we came in with was $9,350.
There we go. There we go. That is fantastic.
Brady's best friends as a little kid, when they were 5, was diagnosed with neuroblastoma and has beat it 3 times since.
Wow.
And a big reason why is because of people's giving, is because of advancements, clinical trials, the opportunity to participate in those things. And so anytime that we get a chance to learn about that, learn about how the research is done, you know, obviously we want to help, we want to aid in any way that we can. And
so we are here, we're giving a $5,000 donation to the Jimmy Fund.
Great.
So we're really excited to be able to assist.
Update that board. Yeah.
I know, starting off strong with the donation numbers.
Letting us know how important this day was. So it means everything, you know, and these kids, and, you know, I have 3 kids myself, so, you know, it's just important for us to be here and interact with these kids and show, you know, support and awareness for this.
We just crossed over $1 million.
Yeah!
Nice
job. Nice job, everybody.
That is a great deal, and I'll just tell you, we're ahead of last year's pace, so keep that up. And we're going to be joined here momentarily, really right now, by David Ortiz, formerly of the Boston Red Sox, a Hall of Famer. Your involvement with the Jimmy Fund as a player now, and what you still see, Garrett Whitlock, you know, the captain of the Jimmy Fund, Red Sox players here, all the contributions from players over the years. What can you tell us about that?
Once you go here, once you get to Boston, right away you get familiar with the Jimmy Fund. You know, it's something that there's no way to avoid it. You know what I'm saying? There's no way not to be familiar with. There's no way not to get connected with. There's no way not to want to do something about it. You know what I'm saying? Because it goes beyond the game. It goes beyond everything. Because we're talking about trying to get children's people, back to have a good life, to have a healthy life, to keep them away from the, freaking cancer, and the minute I got here to Boston and I got to know about it, I always, every year I want to do something about it.
I know Mego knows her better than I do. I knew her a little bit. What made Heather so special?
Heather was kind of the heart and soul of the Celtics communications organization. The Shamrock Foundation, again, is going to donate $25,000 to the Jimmy Fund, not the $25
That's
we
great.
talked about.
No. That's no. Let's make sure the 25 is for the texting. The 25,000 is from the Shamrock Foundation. That's incredible, Steve. We appreciate that so much. And we say our presenting sponsor is Arbella Insurance. CEO John Donahue joining us now. John, we appreciate the time. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you for having me, and thank you to the Jimmy Fund and the Red Sox and everyone for letting us be part of this. This is our 15th year that we've been the sponsor, and we're so excited to be here.
I see your arms might be a little tired because what are you hauling over there? What is this thing?
We're bringing in our $100,000 check for tonight, so that'll push us up another
That's
level. So
phenomenal.
We're here to do that. So
phenomenal
thing.
thing.